Hello friends, my name is Anjali Patel. In this video, I will discuss Leetcode question number 3, that is the longest substring without repeating character. Okay, so what the question says that there is the string given and we have to tell the length of the longest substring present inside it without repeating character. So in this case, as ABC, ABC, B, B. So that longest possible substring without repeating character is 3. So we have written 3. So if we go for the approach. So first of all, let's go with the brute force approach. So what will be our brute force approach? That if there is, this is a string of length n, then we find out all the substring which are possible. So the number of substring can be find out with this. So it will go into n square. Okay. Then check for the each substring that if there are the repeating characters or not. So the longest possible substring would be of size n. So that will also go up to n. Now the task would be go up to here nq. But we will not be happy with this time complexity. We should think something better. Okay. So I have just cleaned all the ink portion. Now, if we take the two pointers, let's say there is a green pointer and there is a red pointer, and both are pointing to the starting of S. And let me do the indexing also. So here it is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So here are total 14 characters. Okay. Now we will keep moving the red pointer. Okay. So let's do it. I have moved the red pointer. Okay. Now we will check and let's also maintain a hash map along with it. So here I have taken a hash map. Okay. So when I was here, so red pointer was at 0 and the character was A. So what I have done, write A with the index J. Okay. Now move the red pointer. Now it is at B. So we have to find out in hash map either B is present or not. Let's name it MP. So we see that B is not present here. So we will write it B equal to 1. Okay. And now we will find out the length of the substring. So how we can find out? The index pointed by the red pointer minus index pointed by the green pointer plus 1. So it will be 1 minus 0 plus 1 equal to 2. So length of our substring is 2. Let's move forward. Here it will be C. And at the index 2, we will check it is present inside map or not. So not present. So I will update it. Okay. Now again, if I move the red pointer, and here after every entry, we will keep updating the size of the substring. Let's say max substring, substr. So it was previous to, now if I calculate at the C when it was, so 2 minus 0 plus 1. it will be 3. Means how we will update the max? str substr equal to max of the this thing, max substr, comma, red pointer minus green pointer plus 1, like this. So when the pointer was here, I have entered the value of c. Now we have to update this thing also. So earlier it was 2, now it will be 2 minus 0 plus 1 equal to 3. Okay. Now again move the red pointer. D is all not present. So D equal to the index is 3. And now again update it will be 4. Okay. Now go again here. So it is at E. So E is also not present. So E equal to 4 will be stored and update it as 4 minus 0 plus 1, it will be 3. Now when the red pointer move forward, we see that B with the index 5, but B is already present inside the hash map. Now there is a turn of changing our window by also changing the position of our green pointer. So how we will change the position of green pointer? Let's see. So green pointer is at 0. So let's say this is green pointer and green pointer position, and next position will be what? This one. We will consider this position, which can be find out as that we are at here, at the red pointer is at here. Okay, so what is the value at red pointer? B. So it can be find out by this. Okay, and now this character is B. If we see what was the previous index for B inside the map, so we will find out MP map SR. Okay, and plus 1. So max is what? The green pointer was already at 0. And now if I find out this thing, so this B is at 1 and we are doing plus 1. So it will be at 2. So now this pointer will come at here too. Okay. So I hope the things up to here are clear to all of you. Now again, if I move our red pointer, again the C is repeating. Okay. So C is repeating. So if we see that our green pointer is at 2, and according to this formula, this value will be 2 from here and plus 1 3. So we will move our green pointer by 1 and up to 3. Now if we come here again, and okay, and at each round when the R is increasing, we will keep updating this max. At if I check at this position, so R is at red pointer is at 6 and green pointer is at 3. So 6 minus 3 plus 1, it will be 4. But 4 is less than 5, so we don't update it because we are taking the max. Okay. Now again, move the red pointer. Okay, A is already present with the index 0. Okay, and our green pointer is at 3. So by this formula, what we will find that it was at 0 plus 1. So we will take max. So it will be 1 and here green pointer is already at 3. So it will remain at 3. Okay, now 7 minus 3, 4 and plus 1, 5. So again it coming 5. So that is equal, not greater. So it will remain same. Okay. Now again move this one. Now here it's X. X is not present. So we will update it X with the value 8. And one thing, that when D was at 3, okay, and when C was again come at 6, so we have to update here also, okay, and B was again come at 5, so we have to update it also again, and A was again come at 7, so I will update it also, okay. So the latest index should be updated. So now the x is at the index 8 where R is pointing, okay. And if I check the window, what is it? So 8 minus 3, 5 plus 1, 6. So it will be updated, okay. Now again it will go up to y. So it is 9, 9 minus 3, 9 minus 3, as y is not present here. So we will also update y equal to 9. Okay. And let me clear this thing. Okay. So what is the window? 9 minus 3 equal to 6 plus 1, 7. So it will update to the 7. Now again, when we come up to Z, its index is 10. Okay. So 10 minus 3 equal to 7 plus 1, 8. So max will be the 8. Okay. Now again, and I also enter the Z here with index 10. Now again move the red pointer. Now again A comes. So A is already present inside the or HashMap with the index 7. So we have to update it. But before updating it, we will check that how we will move our green pointer. Okay. So green pointer already at 3 and the A previous value was 7. So 7 plus 8. It should be at 8. Okay. So we will take max, that 3 comma 8. Max is 8. So we will move for this pointer up to here. Okay. And now if I check that A's index is 11 and here, so we will also update here. And then we check the window, that 11 minus 8. So it will be 3 and plus 1, 4. So 4 is much less than 8. So we will not update it. And then move the pointer B, a pointer red up to B, which is at index 12. So B is also already present at with the index 5. So we will check that what will be the index for this green pointer. So it is already at 8, and if we find out 5 plus 1, 6, so 6 and 8, max is 8. So it will remain here, and now update the value at here. It will be 12. Okay. Now, and if we see that what is the window, so 12 minus 8, 4 and plus 1, 5. So 5 is less than 8. So we will not update here. Okay. Now again, move it here. Okay. So X with the index 13. And it is already present inside here with the index 8. So what we will check it. So what will be the next other possible value for the green pointer? Will we find out this formula, that MPSR plus 1. So here X is with the index 8. So plus 1, 9. Okay. So 9 is greater than 8. So we'll move here. Okay. And then update the X with the value 13. Value 13. Okay. 13 minus 9 equal to 4 and plus 1, 5. 5 is less than 8. So we will not update here. Okay. We will take max value. And now we have reached, or red pointer have been reached up to the end of the string S. When again it will go here, it will come equal to the 14, which is n. Okay, so we will go up to only here. And now we have find out the length of the longest substring without repeating characters. Okay, so let's see the pseudocode for it. Okay, so I have taken an integer int n s dot length, and I have declared two pointers p1 and p2, which I was taking one green and one red. Okay, then I have initialized a map. Okay, while p2, that is red one, is less than n, then find it inside the map. If it is present, means we don't go up to the end. Then we will update the p1, that we will take max of p1 and empty of that characters index, and that character we will find out by the ms of p2, and then the previous index which was stored inside the map, and then +1. So we will update over the first pointer or green pointer, and then answer will be max of the previous answer p2 minus p1 +1. And now what we will do, we will update uh, the current value of that corresponding that character, means current index corresponding that character, and increase the our red pointer and return answer. Okay, so I hope the pseudocode is clear. Now let's go to the Leetcode IDE and code it. So I am here at the IDE. Let's declare int n equal to s dot size, and there will be also a base case that if the string s is of length 1 only. Okay, so if s is less than or equal to 1, or the string may be also empty. Let's say in the question it may be empty or not. Yeah, it may be. Okay, then we will simply return the n. So return the size of the string only. Then now I will come, let's declare two pointer int p1 comma p2, and declared a unordered map which will be char comma int named as empty. And now move our second pointer up to the end. Okay, so while p2 is less than n, what we will do? So while this thing is, so first of all, we will find out that if the character at s of p2 is present inside our map or not. Okay, so if mp dot find s of p2 does not equal to mp dot int, means it is present. So we will have to reset the position of pointer 1. p1 will be max of p1 comma what was the previous index for that character which has been stored inside the map. So mp s of p2 and +1. Okay, so it would be updated. Now when we come outside of it, so let's also initialize the answer, and answer equal to 0. So what we will do, Now the P1 pointer has been set. Now let's calculate our answer. Answer will be max of answer equal to max of answer comma P2 minus P1 plus 1. And then we will reset the current value. Okay, so and it will cover also the case if the character coming is not present inside the map already. Okay, so it will not go inside if it, but it will run the following things. Okay, so MP of the what is character S of P2 and put the current index. Okay, and then simply return answer. Return answer. Okay, let's see if everything is fine. Now let's run the code. So S is less than equal to N. So not S, it should be N. That's size of the string. Okay. And MP dot end, here I forward this braces, this parenthesis. So why it is giving the wrong answer? So I should initialize it as here may be some garbage value. So I should initialize it with the 0, p1 equal to 0, p2 equal to 0. And here I forgot to increase the p2. So p2 plus plus after register. Now again run it. Okay, use example test cases. Okay, accepted. And now try to submit it. And it has been submitted successfully. Okay, so I hope all of you have understood the code. Now let's see the time complexity for it. So here, what will be the time complexity? As here, this while loop is going up to n. The P2 pointer, I should here also initialize, is going from 0 up to the n. Means here is one loop going up to n. Right? And there are some mathematical operation which are taking only O1 inside it. Okay, so and this find in the map also take the O1. So n into 1 plus 1 like this. Okay, so it may be 2n. And in the bigger time complexity, we can write it O(n). If we talk about space complexity, so we are storing the character inside map. So if in the case every character is unique inside the given string S, then in that case max to max it will be go up to O(n). So space complexity will be also O(n), and here it is the time complexity. Okay. So I hope all of you have understood the approach. If yes, please hit the like button, subscribe my channel. Thank you.